rapping when I was about 9 years old. First introduced by hearing NWA. Fuck Compton was an incredible song for me at the time as a kid because my first song was Fuck School. you know. I basically I used to use the craft basically as a way, as an outlet, to basically express myself and express my frustrations as a kid. Single parent home, it's not an uncommon story. Moving constantly and seeing the things I've seen. But we moved on to I moved on to working with from being offered a deal with Sony Records to that now working out to being offered a deal with Interscope, Def Jam, Rock Nation, and then I found that independency is the best way to go. After getting educated more on the business, then I ended up linking up with Special Ed, and which was a funny story because a homie of mine was actually Ed's first cousin. And he used to tell me this all the time, like,
That's
hey, man,
awesome.
I can link you up with Special Ed. And I'm like, yeah, all right, man, you don't know Special Ed, And then so happens that he really was his cousin. And one night at BB King's during the show that Funkmaster Flex was having with a bunch of the legends, they were talking about New York hip-hop and how it fell off and how they were looking for some fresh blood. And he played my song for him, and Ed was interested, and that's how we basically got in contact, and at this point in time, I'm pushing my movement, which is Certified Nation Entertainment, which is more based on educating the independent artists, what I'm saying, and giving back to the culture. It's not all about money. It's about whatever budget you have and however we can help you, because the greatest thing is information. A lot of artists lack information, so they end up falling for scams and all kinds of other things. So that's the goal with Certified Nation Entertainment.
That's awesome.
So what genre are you? Are you a spiritual rapper or just a everyday hardcore? What's going on in the news rapper?
I'm a lyricist.
Yes.
I'm based off emotion. However I'm feeling, or whatever story I have to tell, or whatever form of expression I have to do, that's how the music comes out. It's a lot of passion and emotion in my music. Not a bunch of, I'm going to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, I feel like, and this is not taking away from anyone, but I feel like if that's all you can talk about, then, you're only trying to fool yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I basically just go off of wherever my creative passion leads me, that's where I go, So you'll get all kinds of music from me.
So one day you'll talk about going to church, and the next day you'll talk about licking you up and down?
Well, no.
Wow.
No, he's not doing all that.
That's awesome.
One thing I can say about my music, like for those who might be new to me, they might travel back to my old music and then listen to my more current music. You'll see the growth. It was whatever stage in life I was at that moment is what my music is based off of. You know what I'm saying? So it's all reality. I would call it reality rap. Reality rap. Whatever's going on is what I'm talking about.
Now,
That's
do you
fantastic.
have the old style, or do you have the yada 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 yada?
I have the lyricist style.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not into following trends or anything like that. I'm into basically my own creativity. I kind of block out listening to a lot of music that's going on. I kind of lock into my own zone, and I just express however it comes out. And my flow is very versatile. 1 minute I could just give you a bunch of fancy punchlines and play on words, or 1 minute I could be telling you a story and painting a full picture. So I have a very versatile style, but I don't do the yibbity 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 yibbity.
No, there's no trap when it comes to City. He's very deep. He's very creative. Sometimes he'll come out like a machine gun. Sometimes it'll come out more mellow, but it's all deep and has a meaning to it. So I'm just excited about all the new music coming out this year from you.
Yeah,
What's
we got
coming out?
Well, so we got the album. Actually, I'm releasing 2 projects on July 21st. Very monumental day for me. That was the day I lost my uncle, who had been in my life for my whole life. And the death of my parents also, took me and my youngest sister in and raised, so I dedicate this part. He always was heavy into me with the music. Like, never give up, always believed in me when no one else did. So I'm dedicating this one to him. So I got 2 projects dropping. One is called The Final Testament. And the other one is called Just Because. Just Because is basically a follow-up off of my project that I dropped last year called Why Not? Which is probably about, like, you're looking at about 5 or 6 songs on that. But The Final Testament is the full album.
Awesome. So we are going to play some of your music. Tell me a little bit about I Know You Feel Me. We're going to play that here in a few moments.
So I Know You Feel Me was it's funny because that was produced by Legion Beats, and when I got the beat, I was in a machine gun mind state. Like I wanna break down how I can play on the words in a certain pattern, and at the same time discuss why you should feel I play on words. Like it's all basically like a puzzle if you really listen to it. It can mean whatever you want it to mean.
Awesome.
Sort of like.
Awesome. Well, we're going to do this. I'm going to put you on hold. And as I always warn the guests when I put you on hold with my two co-hosts here, God knows what's going to happen. Samantha's the professional of this matter, so who knows what Jay's going to do. But we are. I always tease him.
Lick him up and down.
There. That's awesome. I'm gonna lick him up and down. That is awesome. She is having fun today. That or she's just really mad at me. One of the two.
You ain't gotta love me. You can hate it, but you ain't got no choice.
This is the Legion.
Let's go.
I'm trying to get to the money. No, I ain't slowing it down now. Got an addiction to hustling. I keep some killers around, yeah. I love it. Stacking in out all the hundreds and 50s, what's up? I'm all the way up. Homie, come fuck with me now, cause next week the numbers going up, yeah. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. Yeah.
They fuck with me now, my numbers is rising. Ain't nothing but timing, I hustled and grinded. The hustle is climbing, I juggle this rhyming. No shucking and jiving, it's time to remind them. I'm slick with the words, no competition, this shit is absurd. Gets on my nerves, they mumbling words. How is it hot when nothing is heard? Gotta concur, what you prefer is what you prefer. But I will not give you a go for selling your soul. Hell is below, heaven is up, shelling the pump. Hell could I trust? Not my country, cause they selling us Trump. Brainwashing all the masses, with an aim bot for any static. You a lame shot, silly rabbit. Throw my name out, well let's have it. Addicted to winning, beginning to ending, committed. My spitting to killing the rhythm and killing the system that's killing our living, religion and imagery, feelings I'm dealing.
I'm trying to get to the money. No, I ain't slowing it down now. Got an addiction to hustling. I keep some killers around, yeah. I love it. Stacking in out all the hundreds and 50s, what's up? I'm all the way up. Homie, come fuck with me now, cause next week the numbers going up, yeah. I know you feel me. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. I know you feel me. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. Yeah.
Build with me now, there will be no later. Don't move it and shake up. My hustle was greater than suckers who lay up. I tore through the layers. Don't do me no favors. It's minors and majors, haters and players, fakers and changes. Game is in danger. They paying me paper. They aim with my anger like I ain't a thinker. I put it together. Who doing it better? Get off my dick. I'm back on my shit. Back to the board. Back to the print. Rappers ain't slick. They act like they're rich. I ain't ashamed to struggle with rent. A paycheck, piece, hugging the strip. Learn that from cuffs on my wrist. The hung got spit. I probably get rich. You feeling me yet? I hear you talking. You ain't killing me yet. Labels watching. Ain't deal with me yet. Blackball me. I'll still be a threat. Catch chills when you vision me flex. After him, will there be a next? No.
I'm trying to get to the money. No, I ain't slowing it down. Getting the dicks in the hustling. I keep some killers around, yeah. I love it. Stacking in out all the hundreds and fifties. What's up? I'm all the way up. Homie, come fuck with me now, cause next week the numbers going up. Yeah. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. I know you feel me. I know you feel me right now. Yeah.
Holy smokes. I know you feel me. It is City the Great, and it's here on our world famous KJAG Wire Radio broadcast. And
Yeah, I didn't get like a notification.
City the Great. How are you, sir? You survived it. You're still here. You haven't hung up. So, so where do you see yourself in 5 years, my man?
5 years. In 5 years, I see myself, hopefully, God willingly, being a subject in the conversation of somebody's top 10 lyricists.
That's awesome. Well, I'll tell you, with that song we just played, I will not be shocked if that happens.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because you are fantastic. And by the way, I want to give all the credit to City the Great coming on the show today because of Samantha. She, I told her, I said, hey, we have an opening next week. Can you fill it? And she goes, give me 2 seconds. And all of a sudden, she's like, City the Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is this is family here. This is a big one. I've known City really only since beginning of December. He found me and brought me on to the Certified Nation Entertainment team, and it's a beautiful movement. We're all kind of on the same page with just supporting independent artists, and we also support each other. And we just want to change the industry, make it more positive, no shady deals and things like that, and educate. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
That's awesome.
And check us out at www.certifiednationentertainment.com.
Yes. Yes, and you can find my reviews on there too. I know, Jiggy, you've been pushing artists for me to write reviews on, so they do appear on that website.
That's awesome. Nice. That's awesome. Well, City, you're tremendous, my friend, and I look forward to having you on later on. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
Definitely. Well, we will talk to you soon. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. There he goes.
Later, fam.
City the Great, and he joins us here on our big program. And I'll tell you, Samantha, you found us a hell of a deal today. That was awesome.
He found me. He found me in the beginning of December and put me on the team, and it's just been magic ever since. So
That's great. That's great.